Hello there, it's Darren here in Crampton, Northern. I'm in the shed doing the greenhouse polytunnel hothouse update part 5. So I was here yesterday. I was going to do a bit of a video to show you what I was doing. So as you can see, outside of the structure has been clad. So basically, obviously, like I had said, I had parts of the fencing, the wood, like loads here. As you see, all the nails, just taking all the nails out. They're not all the same size or same thickness, but they were free, so I can't really complain. So I had started at the top. I had put the top part slightly higher than the corrugated plastic roofing to give a little protection so the rain doesn't start shooting through the gap. So it's slightly higher, even though there's a gap there, you can see, so rain might come through there, but just so there wasn't as much gap there, I might put something in there just to sort it out. I don't know yet, but it's not a biggie, is it really? But yeah, did the top part. You can see, put another part down and put the wood fencing, lats, whatever you call it, I'll say cladding, and outside all the way down. And then, you know, they weren't long enough, so I had a gap, but I did the bottom part first, levelled it off, spirit level the best I could. It isn't exactly perfect. I had to dig down, sort of down there to get a bit more level, and then once I've done that, I just basically start filling the gaps. Some are the same thickness, some aren't, some are sticking out, but I know if I'm building for free, it isn't about that. Yeah, I would like it absolutely perfect. It'd be absolutely fantastic if it was, but it isn't. It's just to hold down the plastic. You know, it isn't exactly rigid, but it won't flap as much as it was doing before. So now I'm going to start doing the back. So as you can see, the back here obviously has a lean to it, so I'll put straight cladding on there, marked it at the bottom there to there, so give us a bit of an angle, mark that off, and I've just cut it there. I've just cut it, as you can see, so got a bit of an angle there. If I had a battery powered electric jigsaw, fantastic, but you know, they cost money, and I did by hand, so it only took us a couple of minutes. So like I say, I'll be getting that done, so that part will go there. Obviously I would love it, fantastic if that was exactly the same round here, but it won't be because that'll lean too, so that part will go on there. Then I'll get another second part and I'll start cladding here, obviously cladding down there, here, because that's going to be a window once that gets cut out, and then I'll sort of thing out. But until I get the window made or I have any softwood finished left, it'll stay like that for now. So yeah, I want to get this end done today. That took us a good few hours doing that yesterday, but I was quite happy that it was done. It tidies up a little bit, makes it look more like a structure, so it'll look half finished. Obviously I would like the roof cladding that you got, the little beads, thin stuff, but that costs money. But as I say, this is free, so I'll get that on, sort that out, and then I'll come back and you can see what it looks like when it's finished. So there you go. It took a couple of hours just to get it done. It ain't perfect. See, I've had to trim that down there. There's a bit of a gap, but it is what it is. This is that to do a lean-to sort of cut to it, but I don't have a perfect jigsaw or perfect saw. It was a little bit blunt, but it's done what I had to do. So just put that on, put a few bits out to fill the gaps. See, a lot of the wood is in places, it's thick wood, it isn't exactly the same size wood, as you can see it's slightly off there. Doesn't really matter. So the window's going to go in there, so obviously I put the edging way around, so eventually the window will go there. But yeah, glad that's done. That's another part sorted. Obviously the next part is I'm trimming them off, because if you saw my previous video, when I put them in I thought fantastic, they'll go way along, but as you can see it slopes off. And as I said, it was my mistake. I should have did the first one at the back, measured it, but I didn't. I went off this. To me this is straight, but I also went off this path which I thought was straight, but obviously it wasn't straight. It was going off on a curve. So basically, even though it's got the illusion where it's coming this way, this entrance is actually wider here than it is down there. Strange. Like I said, I only knew because of this box was going to go at the end there, the full length, but it wouldn't fit, and I couldn't understand until obviously I put the wood up there. So like you say, it's tapered off to the point where it's flush at the end here. So technically that, well, it should have been about, I don't know, that should have been, instead of being there, it should have been here. But then that would have been a hell of a squeeze getting through there. So yeah, like I say, that part's done. Obviously not done without the window. The side's done. It's looking good. It slopes off a bit, but it's alright. And then I was temporarily going to put some of this wood here across there so I could cut them off. But then I've got the plastic that this to take off here. These to sort out. Someone says use a circular grinder, little thin disc, which you can't. I'm sure I've seen someone's got one, the battery one. So yeah, I'll be probably using that, or a hot knife because it's quite thin anyway. I've got a little gas cooker that you do your kettle on. I could just heat a knife on there and just slowly go along and just cut it, trim it, and then obviously this here, I'll be going all the way along there. Then I'll just start here. I actually thought I had loads of wood, I really did, because I was kindly given this fencing and I had quite a bit of this wood here. So it looks like I'm going to have to start taking some of this apart. I think there's about, how many is there? There's one, I think there's another 3 panels there. So yeah, I'll probably have enough. If not, I'll just have to find some. But yeah, I actually thought, because what I was going to do was make some little like containers to go along here, like a sort of shelf. I put some soil and I was going to put my tomato strawberries, but I was thinking to myself, well yeah, if this was further back that way I could, but if I'm walking down here, you can imagine I'm going to start banging into them, so that's not going to happen, is it really? But like I had already said about putting the shelving in here, unless I put them in here all the way along there, the strawberries. So just another idea. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is part 5. Like it says, I could have bored you watching me taking the nails out of this wood and cutting it, blah blah blah, but you don't need to see that part. If you can understand how I explain it, you'll understand. Says it isn't perfect, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I can't complain. It was all free wood, so it does the job of what it needs to be done. So once that's done, all this is done here, so that'll be another day. I'll get the door on and then I'll start tidying in here, because as you can see I've chucked loads of crap in here. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's bye from me. I'm in the shed. Ta-ra.